Alright, it looks like everything's working okay. We should have the jazz playing. If anyone's here yet, if you could tell me how the volume of the jazz compares to my voice. It should be audible but not overwhelming. That would be ideal. I think it probably needs to be a little bit higher. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and start a new game. Naturally, we could be playing this as the... Thank you, Mr. Magikarp. Could be playing as the United Earth. This is a, if you're not familiar with Stellaris, it's you start in early space age and work your way toward, hopefully dominating the galaxy. Either through diplomacy or through conquest, if that's the way you go. This is a mod, by the way. We could be playing as United Earth, the Klingons. We could be playing really as any Star Trek race. We could be playing as the Denobulans. We could play, we could play as the Fish People, who, the Fish People played by Fleetwood Mac, I believe. But we're just gonna go for the Earth and eventually the Federation once we get there. We're gonna start pre-Enterprise, so we won't have the Federation quite yet, but I want to work my way up to having the USS Enterprise, each of those. So I've played a decent amount of normal Stellaris, but I haven't played this mod in a very long time, and I loaded it up briefly and it's very different. So, we're gonna be figuring that out as we go and listening to Q, or Q in air quotes, give us a nice tutorial. So what did the Federation get, or United Earth? They get more unity for, it's like perk points. They get exploration speed, I mean of course they do. Increased research and unity production, that's good. Research is fantastic. Administrative capacity, that's basically how much stuff we can own, how many planets and how many structures on those planets, kinda. Trade value seems obvious enough. Diplomatic influence cost down, that should help. Trying to make everyone friendly with us as the Federation. And influence, which is more about, what does influence do again? I haven't played in a while. Influence lets you make claims on other people's systems, if you want to conquer them. We may not be doing that, we might not, I don't know, haven't decided. Otherwise, it lets you activate a separate set of perks from the Unity. Temporary perks rather than permanent ones. Victory Year, I'm just gonna get rid of Victory Year. We'll just keep going. Tech Tradition cost habitable worlds, not habitatable, that doesn't make sense. Just leave those at default. Scaling difficulty, let's bring the... How many are there? Let's leave it on a low-ish. Let's leave it on difficulty 3, Captain rank. AI aggressiveness normal. Iron Man mode, which is just, you can't save manually, basically. I'm not gonna do that. And let's go. Start this in. How do I sound in comparison to the jazz? How's the volume compared? I would love to play the music that's actually in the game, but it's Star Trek music and that's copyrighted, and I've had enough copyright complaints for 1 week, so I'm just gonna stick with copyright-free YouTube audio library jazz. Might just take a moment to load. Alright, sounds good, good. I do like it when the sound is good. And not copyrighted. Let's just generate... Whoa, Stellaris does not respond. Nope, wait for the program to respond. There we go, it's working now. Yeah, it's just generating an entire galaxy here. Okay, the specter of war had followed humanity for centuries, culminating in the Third World War in 2053. Emerging from this post-atomic core, the people of Earth struggled to survive until the scientist Zephyr Cochrane successfully drew the attention of the Vulcan science vessel to Planahoth a decade later. Following almost a century of Vulcan patronage, the people of Earth are ready to take their first steps into the great unknown, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. And play with every single species in the game. Okay, so galaxy. Here's Earth and our star system, and there's everyone else. So, this isn't going to be a we game today sort of thing. This takes a while. Oh, hey, it's the Vulcans. They got a gem and they got 40 Eridani, which is the Vulcan star system. The Delphic over here to the northwest, I'll refer to it. I know there's no north in space, but you get what I mean. It's over here. What else do you recognize? From what I've seen, well, this isn't a turn-based game. This is sort of a real-time game. It'll just keep going. But it's paused right now. The Cardassian should be over here. I believe over here is the Klingons, and up here is the Romulans. And then, I forget, is the Dominion on this side, or are they on the left, or are they on the right? I think the Borg are over here. So that would make the Dominion over here. Counter them for a long time. So we don't need to worry about the Borg. We could actually play the Borg, but we're not gonna, at least not today. So, okay, there's a lot more resources here than I'm used to. The normal base game resources are the energy, minerals, food, supplies, which are normally called consumer goods, but they're supplies here, fine. Alloys, influence, unity, research, and this is just, oh my goodness. Oh hey, it's Evan the Q from last night, yes. No bridge crew today, just Stellaris. Let's see, okay. So these are your rare resources, things that are a little more difficult to collect. In the base game, there's like 5 of them, and none of them match up with what's here, except minor artifacts, and that's a very minor thing. So we're gonna have to find out what that means exactly as we go along. Trained officers is a special kind of resource. Can be trained in academies and naval headquarters. I just have to find out what's going on, because this is very different from normal Stellaris, which I'm used to. Dilithium is the currency on which every modern space fleet runs. It's vital for most warp. It can be mined from dilithium deposits or orbital deposits, or manufactured synthetically. It's used... So it's kind of... Okay. Alright, let's just look at Earth. This definitely means something. Administrative complex gives me a bunch of districts. You can only build a certain amount of them on a planet, and they just give you... Okay, they do something different now. They give you little bonuses. Ideally, I want to be going max on research. Research has always been fantastic in Stellaris, and I don't seem to be low on anything, so I'm not concerned about that. So let me just try and find research labs, if research labs are still a thing. I don't know if they are. So this would produce society research, but ideally I want physics and engineering. Society's good. It's just not my primary concern. And nothing seems to give that anymore. Maybe, hang on. Alright, let's look at my research. I can dedicate physics, society, and engineering research. Does any of this let me get physics research labs? No. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab automatic exploration so I don't have to micromanage my science ships too much. This science stations, leader costs, education reforms, import luxuries via starports. This all probably means something. That's sensor technology. Let's go with education reforms. That seems like a Federation-y thing to do. Traffic control improves the in-system speed of local starships. I don't need that right now. It's not my concern. I could use polarized hull plating though. I've seen Enterprise. I know how unfriendly space can be. How on earth do I get research? Does it scale based... Oh, it's automatically assigned? Do I automatically get research? No, there's Cambridge University, which is a unique building. Okay, Starfleet Medical gives me stuff. I have no idea what any of this means yet, so I'm just gonna click on something. I'm gonna get myself some society research going. Alright, let's just start the game. Let's start it going. So I need to start sending out...
introduce myself. I am...
Yes, I would very much like a tutorial. Thank you. I'm just going to start sending out my science ship to start looking around. In fact, I could use another one. Alright, we can have a commercial pact with the Vulcans. They're probably just going to send me every possible diplomacy right away, just to get the game started. So I'm making a new Franklin-class science vessel. That'll take 53 days. Districts are changed. They no longer provide jobs, they provide a percentage boost. Figured that out. Thank you.
Have a moment of your time.
Penal colony, fortress worlds, decisions. Yeah, you can have a research agreement, Vulcans, that's fine. Is it like Sins of a Solar Empire? Honestly, it's been like I don't know if it's been a very long time since I've played Sins of a Solar Empire. I don't think so. I think Sins of a Solar Empire was more focused on war, if I'm remembering correctly. And that's not... Stellaris had war, but it's less of a focus. So it looks like science vessels now cost alloys as well as dilithium, which I can get somewhere. I just get 20 by default. I'm apparently not mining any. How much does it cost? It's not terribly expensive. Sure, we can have a coalition with the Vulcans. Yes, thank you. Okay. We greet you as equal star travelers. I mean, if we're not equals, they're better than us. Sure. Oh, that's taking a while. Oh, right, I'm on normal speed. Let's speed that up. Okay, we have another science vessel. And to get that going, we need to attach a scientist to it. Ooh, Spark of Genius. Hang on. Leader lifespan, experience gain. Alright, I'm going to move my engineering researcher over to my science vessel. Yes, I know. And I'm going to get this Spark of Genius researcher onto my... Oh, what's this person? Oh, they're more of a war person. My Spark of Research onto my engineering. Let's see. Okay, here's my relationship with the Vulcans. How many envoys do I have? I have an envoy. So right now our relationship's deteriorating. So that's, you know, not ideal. So I'm going to assign an envoy. And hopefully make the Vulcans a little happier. Sure, we can have a migration treaty, that's fine. Alright. Still lost, but we'll try and still trying to figure things out. Wait, the aliens? Hang on, where were they? Did that say they were in Sol? No, they're here. They're in Vulcan territory for some reason. That's fine. I don't care about the Vulcan territory. Let's just get a survey of Barnard's star. Survey that. That'll tell us if we can colonize this planet here. Because territory is everything, in at least base Stellaris. So we want to get that going as quick as we can.
Dilithium. Wonderful crystals. You can accumulate them in 2 different ways. Either...
So just mine dilithium, got it. We get housing. How's the housing situation? We have 6 available, that's fine. Food, we have plenty of food for now. Mining. Energy, research. Let's get a bit of, oh, this costs the yellow diamond thing as upkeep. What's that? That is luxuries. Okay, we have plenty of those. Getting a lot, in fact. Let's go ahead and get an engineering district.
Did you know?
And bump up our research just a little. Strange beings, blah blah blah. Yes, I'm aware of planets. Planets are important. Okay, so there's unemployed people, so I need to put in...
discovered.
Okay. Oh, the Verteron array. Oh, the Verteron array is good. But colony ship. Let's get the Verteron array first off. I like the Verteron array. So we need to... Let's slow this down. We need to put more jobs, because right now someone's unemployed on this planet. One pop is unemployed. So what can we afford? More society research is good until I figure out how on earth you get... Ooh, Regional Academy. Yes, that gives me research.
Complete.
Regional Academy is exactly what I want. Can I build one here? No, I can't build one here. as long as I can build one somewhere. So Barnard Star is now surveyed. We need to also survey Alpha Centauri. And in fact, just start surveying everywhere. Don't have automatic exploration yet. Let's get a survey on that next area. So, obviously I skipped out on the, what was it called again? The colony ship research. I'll get that next. But before I can colonize in the first place, I need to build an outpost on Barnard Star. So let's get that done. How's everyone else doing? We got Procyon, which is the Andorian base. What do the Andorians think of us? Alright, they're playing just some Jeffrey Combs over it. Let's hear that again.
I doubt that war can be avoided this time.
That's always nice. So they're friendly with us, which they should be. These are all just the people who started the Federation. The Vulcans, the Andorians, the Tellarites, and of course, the humans, us. We do like being humans, it's important. Fusion reactors.
Anomaly detected.
But okay. This ship model, every time I watch Star Trek, it seems like every episode they use this same model. It's just the triangle ship is every single alien they find that's not a major empire. So let's go and find out what's up with that ship model. I think one of the uses is Husna, used as a Bajoran freighter a few times. They just keep using the same one over and over in TNG and DS9. Alright, what do I need? Okay, there's aliens, that's fine. This produces energy, it requires bread. What's the bread looking thing?
Construction
That's latinum.
complete.
That makes sense.
Technology discovered.
Do I need energy? Not really. My primary concern, I should probably get a mining network. Because minerals are what I use to build, well, most things. Minerals I use to make buildings. Alright, what are these? This is Telonian crystals, which are used for energy weapons. Or I could get chemasite, or torpedoes, geranium forge. That gives me research. I don't care what the other things are, I want the research. Samaritan Snare, the USS Franklin NCC-2, because I have 2 ships. Sensors have locked onto the vessel, which is the same model as every other vessel in the galaxy. It is loaded to capacity with minerals and its engines appear dead. An automatic distress signal loops every 78 seconds. Captain Samir Al-Hadal orders a channel open and introduces himself. A short, rotund alien appears on the view screen. Aha, the alien replies, you've broadcasted it. Okay, yes, they are the Packlet. Our ship is the Mondor. They look for things that make our ship go again. So, there are, usually in Stellaris, and in things like this, when you get events, things might play out exactly as they do in the show. You'll often get events that are from the show, but it might give you a different result. So you can't, it's not preordained. So let's send an away team. Let's be friendly.
Discovered.
Now let's get that.
Initiating
yourself.
communications.
Think for
Okay.
yourself.
Sure, we can have a commercial pact with the Tellarites. So I can't help but notice the colony vessel is not an option right here anymore. That's just because it draws 3 random ones apparently, and we'll have to get that later. This produces trained officers. Do we need trained officers? No, not right now. Import luxuries. I don't know if that's going to be good, but I'm going to grab it and start things up again. Okay, the captain joined the away team. The captain joined the away team. Okay, I guess this is pre-TNG era, where that was just a thing that they did. So that's fine. He discovers the ship's databank contain extensive scientific data. Given the varying encoding formats, at least one classified United Earth protocol, the data is likely stolen from multiple species. Thanks, Packlets. Let's confront them. They accuse the Packlet captain of having stolen data from United Earth. The alien laughs as he draws a disruptor pistol, vaporizing a number of the repair team. Captain Samir Al-Hadal orders the USS Franklin's transporter to transport everyone else. Okay. So he's holding our captain hostage.
I was
Initiating
looking
communications.
for a battle of wits.
I would
I guess
love
I'll
for the
keep
Tellarites to join
looking.
our coalition. I'll yes on that. So is that... Where? Hang on. Where? Here we go. The Orion Trade Union. Okay. Slaving despots. They are authoritarian, militarist, and materialist. We could learn much from each other. Yes, thank you. Captain Samir al-Hadal is forced to proceed alone with the repairs of the Pack-led vessel. Given the precarious state of the ship's warp core, direct action can prove disastrous and destroy the ship along with the captain. Well, in the show they went with the trick, so let's see if that works out. You're not stupid. No, we are not stupid. You've outthought and defeated us. You have our captain. We respect your strength and cunning. As we surrender, lower our shields to beam over our surrender materials. Okay.
To find
Initiating
yourself,
communications.
think for yourself.
So we got our captain back. That's always good, but we didn't really gain anything other than a bit of influence. But it's a big deal. Also, I'm going to turn down the volume just slightly. Just a little bit. Because the sound effects are a bit much. So we now sort of own Barnard Star. That's ours now.
Technology discovered.
And I can build... Hang on, there it is.
Anomaly detected.
A mining station. Optical computer, hard... Let's get deflector shields. I could build a mining station here, but it'll only give me 1 energy. But then, I do make a lot of minerals already. Ooh, an archaeological site. Where's that? Inorganic dust storm. Is that... It doesn't seem to be Alpha Centauri. He's researching that anomaly right now. Is it... Okay, the hitboxes seem off. That's okay. Where are you? Go to. It's in the Jural Supernova. The Jural but that's in Vulcan territory. I can't do anything about that. I mean, the Vulcans are friends and all. Also, can I invite you people to the Federation? Invite to coalition? I can't do that because they don't want it. Alright, I guess because they dislike the Vulcans so much. So this is very concerning that I don't have colony ship research available yet. Let's go ahead and grab diplomacy or slavery. Obviously we're going to go for diplomacy. We're going to be the friendly Federation. Everybody loves the Federation. We're not worse than the Borg, honest.
Find
Initiating
yourself,
communications.
think
Yes,
for
okay.
yourself.
You can have whatever you want, Tellarites. As long as you join the Federation eventually. Alloy foundries are good, but I don't think we need it now. That's mostly used for warships, and we're not going to war in the near future. Hopefully. Of course, that's what they said in you know, every Star Trek, and it never quite worked out for them. Do I need more mining jobs? Okay, let's see. Amenities. I need more amenities, apparently. Because I'm getting a bit low. So let's go ahead and put down an entertainment center. And housing is also a little low, so let's build another city there. Oh, the Verteron array. Can I build the Verteron array now? I researched that a while ago. I totally forgot about it. I'm happy to replace the Regional Academy if I have to, but... Let's see, 8 pops. No, that'll take too long to grow that naturally. I'm gonna have to replace it if I want this. That produces sheet metal, apparently. That's duranium plates. Okay, that produces duranium plates. This costs a food cube. It costs water ice. Okay. Where's the Verteron array? There it is. It gives me 10% to something. Let's grab that. And then once Mars has gotten a little bigger, the population's gone up, that'll unlock a new building slot, and we can rebuild our regional academy. But for now, where are you going even? You're just hanging out, that's fine. Just keep surveying. Actually, just go on... Wait. I want you on automatic there. I want you to go in this direction. Go over here. Thank you. Just put them on a long path. And keep surveying, keep surveying, keep surveying. New engineering research. Traffic control, that's local speed. Defense pods. Dilithium. Okay, we need to be able to exploit dilithium deposits. It's going to be pretty important for maintaining a fleet.
Technology discovered.
Alright, what's this? Xeno Relations Technology Breakthrough. My name is Orson Anderson, and I have been leading a team researching advanced studies into non-human behavioral trends. I'm pleased to announce that we've made a substantial breakthrough, offering us a number of potential applications to pursue. Please let us know which of the following avenues you want. I don't even know why it gives me the option. I physically can't take slave labor, so I'm gonna go for the Universal Translator. I would anyways, of course, I'm not evil. Monthly influence up, and some special perks we can take, temporary perks. It's still very concerning that we haven't gotten our colony ship research back. Can I just do it anyway? No. No, I cannot. Hello, Mr. Griff. So, Unity, this is what Unity does. We build it up over time. We can get more through special buildings, and it gives us access to these kind of like perk trees. You could think of them like Skyrim perk trees, sure. If you adopt one, it gives you a special effect immediately. In this case, anomaly research speed will go up by 20%, but I'm not terribly concerned about that. Discovery's good anyway. And then it gives you this little tree to research. What do we want most? Research is insanely good. Always. But is there anything else that's more important at the moment? This will reduce building costs, that's good, but we don't need it. Colony development speed is important. What else would it give us? Maintenance cost down, mass district. It's not great. No, I'm not concerned about that right now. That's going to be crime down. Nothing too important here. I'm probably going to end up going, ooh. Allows for the construction of the embassy complex to house ambassadors. If you are the United Federation of Planets, which I'm not, but I will be at some point. Crewing of starships with interspecies crew. I don't know what that does, but it does something. Amenity usage down, that's good. New civilizations into the Federation. Oh. That'll let us integrate people into the Federation. That'll let us go Borgy. Set the focus of Federation member worlds. We're not in the Federation yet, but screw it, I'm gonna go for Federation. It shouldn't be too long.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, you detected another anomaly. What is this? Since it detected an ancient science capsule of familiar design, somehow it's find itself in Alpha Centauri B. Sure. Let's go ahead and research that. What's going on there? In fact, can we see it? No, it's just sort of in orbit of that planet.
Technology discovered.
We got some new technology. We now have the ability to shield our ships. Here we can produce geothermal power. That's important. This is going to be star-based defenses, which isn't my concern right now. So let's go ahead and go for increased power generation. Whoa, what are you doing, buddies? Wait, why do the Tellarites have a Franklin-class ship? Yes, I would love to survey more habitable worlds. Hang on. Do you actually have a... I can't zoom in quite enough. It doesn't look like it's actually a Franklin-class. It's my ship. Yeah, that's definitely us. We have the actual proper models for our starships. What are you... Hang on, come here. No, this way. There we go. Okay, so it's called Franklin class, but it's not actually Franklin class. That's fine. I don't know what this is, but I don't want the Tellarites to expand into my territory, even though eventually we're going to be one territory. So let's start moving my border toward Epsilon Zeta Quarry. Upon further investigation of the capsule's orbit, it's rapidly decaying. If we do not adjust it, sure, let's grab it. Successfully modified the capsule's orbit with the grappler, not the tractor beam. We don't have those yet. Leads an away team aboard. Alright, let's awaken them. Hello. Thought out they appear confused and on edge. quickly rounded up and placed in the brig until they return to Earth. So we're just bringing... reduces... Wait, I sort of skipped over the important part. It is only after an explosion damages a large section of the ship's cargo bay that the ship's archives reveal that the capsule's occupants to be violent criminals, former terrorists in fact. Great. So our science vessel is just weaker now. That's not perfect. Also, how's our relationship? Okay. Minor problems. Our relationship with the Vulcans is deteriorating because they haven't sent an envoy. We've sent an envoy to try and improve relations, but they apparently just don't care. Also, Tellarites, yes, please come in and make the Vulcans... Nope, they voted no. You may recall, in Star Trek Enterprise, actually happy with the Vulcans. I'm starting to see why. I don't know if I'm happy that they modeled that, or in me down here. Friends with the Tellarites. We want to be friends with the Tellarites. What are you people doing? Don't vote that down. My goodness. What's wrong with you people? So the Verteron array, it should start letting us terraform Mars a bit. Ooh, what's this? Mars terraforming will require funding. That's barely anything. Sure, take all my funding for the Mars terraforming project with the Verteron array. Why? I want to invite the...
War can be avoided this time.
Okay, yeah. Oh, Andorians.
To find yourself, think for yourself.
That sounds weird, but okay. These people are getting more and more friendly. They don't hold the failed vote, at least. So that's nice. So it looks like... Nope, that zoom in on a star. What is this? Okay, this is a primitive civilization. These are the Altarians. I don't know who the Altarians are. Does anybody here recognize the species Altarians from Star Trek? Alright, this increases the number of cities I can build. I have more than enough slots for cities, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm more concerned about getting my spatial torpedoes active. Get some extra defenses. Right now, right now I do have a small fleet of a few Nebula-class ships. Let me just bring them off away from the start. Better. Yeah, we have a few Nebula-class ships.
Survey complete.
Send them back into orbit. Back to the starbase. Here's my base, by the way. It's an actual starbase. Whoa, what was that? I accidentally closed it. No, Vulcans come back. Andorians come back. I was just trying to open a menu. Alright, fine. Yeah, here's our Nebula-class ship. Right now they're equipped with light pulse cannons, a few nukes, and they don't actually have a secondary hull, they just have an extra computer. Emic-class ship. Oh, so it's not Nebula-class? Is that not Nebula? We could put Mako's on board. We could take away its warp drive. We're not gonna take away its warp drive, that's important. Polarized hull plating, basic thrusters, basic hull. So, only 3 basics, because we're just starting on research. This is why research is so important. We want to get up to proper phasers and photon torpedoes as quick as we can. Okay. So, because we accidentally closed out a little event, the Andorians and the Tellarites are now unhappy with each other. That would have been a nice opportunity to mediate peace.
I was looking for a battle
Captain
of wits.
Erica Hernandez
I
has
guess
demonstrated
I'll
exceptional talent during their command and has been selected for Admiralty. Okay. Administrator Maxwell Force has demonstrated exceptional talent. For sector governorship. Yes, I would love for you to join the coalition. It failed again. Vulcans, why do you always vote no on everything I want? Alright, well, we got this at least. We got Admiral Forrest and Captain Hernandez. So let's check out our leaders panel. That would be a governor. Ooh. Maxwell Forrest gives us research speed, yeah. I don't care about you, Renata. I want Maxwell Forrest with his engineering speed. Alright, Captain Hernandez. Admiral Hernandez. She's not really important right now because we're not going to war, but just for the sake of the story, because Captain Hernandez was captain of the USS Columbia in Enterprise, the second NX-class starship. So let's go ahead and assign her to the fleet. We don't have an NX-class starship yet, but we will at some point, I hope, if we don't die. Alright, how do we assign a governor? Do I select it by the sector? No. Do I assign it? Okay. Government. That's the Prime Minister, Nathaniel Samuels. Planets and sectors? No. In normal Stellaris, you just click right here, and that'll let you set the governor. They seem to have moved that. That's a general. Is it over here? Decisions? Ooh, repair Orpheus Mining Colony. I would love to repair the Orpheus Mining Colony. Alright, so we have a governor, but I don't know how to appoint him to anything. He's just gonna kind of sit there.
Initiating
The war
communications.
can be avoided this time.
Yes, I'd love to have a migration treaty with the Andorians. Admiral how do you... I mean, I really want him in. He increases my research speed, and research speed is fantastic. But I see no way of doing that. Ooh. The 5 members of the United Earth Committee for Martian Affairs slept quietly in a small room. Minutes from the previous session are read, blah blah blah. And over 20% of Mars is now terraformed. Oh boy. The United Earth Embassy on Vulcan has been the target of a successful terrorist attack. Several hundred human and Vulcan casualties have been reported. Domestic violence is almost unheard of on Vulcan, and no group has yet claimed responsibility. However, many in the Vulcan Intelligence Service believe the bombing to be the work of the Sirenite movement. I totally believe that. 100%. A group dissatisfied with the Taravo administration's foreign policy. You need to create a sector from your capital, then assign that leader to command this. Did they change it from the base game? Because in the base game, you just assign governors to planets, and it Yeah, I already have a sector, it says. No, I'm going to investigate myself, because I've seen Enterprise. I know how that goes. Frontier sector. Capital. Sector. Planets and sectors. Shared stockpile. Okay. Automation off. Create new okay. So that the fact that it said sector there was a lie. And now we make a governor, and now we get Admiral Forrest. Okay. Vulcan High Command has formally approved Earth's request to dispatch a team of experts to investigate the recent empty bombing. That's going to be a timed project, so I'm going to need a new science vessel to go there. Right, current science vessels are busy. They need to investigate up north here and keep expanding my territory. Also, I want to expand toward Altair. So I'm actually going to go ahead and build a new science vessel, assuming we have... Oh yeah, we have loads of time. So help us send an evacuation order. Okay. We just hit a comet, or a comet hit Mars, and that wasn't ideal. Do we need to... No, that's already active.
Technology discovered.
Might need to come back to that later, though. Ooh, a new warp engine. Alloy production, that's only 1%, and our alloy production's so low it won't make any difference. Let's get a new drive. Alright, we have a new science vessel. Let's go ahead and assign it. Oh, we can get Jonathan Archer. Sure. Captain Jonathan Archer can lead that particular ship. And he can go over to Vulcan himself and research what happened with the embassy. What's going on there? I don't know why he's in a Franklin-class science vessel rather than an NX-class starship, but I can't make NX-class class starship yet, so he's just gonna do his own thing. Also, in terms of research, I can't help but notice we still don't have
Survey.
colony vessels available again. And I really want colony vessels. I need to expand to Barnard Star and Alpha Centauri. Oh, and there's an
Initiating
back down
anomaly.
now. Everything we fought for is meaningless.
Technology
Okay,
discovered.
thank you. Okay, rogue elements within the Andorran military structure taken upon themselves to strike at Teller Prime before the return of the scrolls. Then the attacks many on Teller. Okay, so they're just warring now. And we've got the Orpheus mining colony back. That just lets us get a little more mining done.
Construction complete.
Okay, apparently the Andorians don't like us anymore. For reasons. The regional capital. Sure, let's get a regional capital. Let's see. Okay. I don't see why it would be a bad idea to send Jonathan Archer. It worked out so well in the show. He went and turned into Vulcan. Oh, great. The Saurian League. Who are aren't these guys in Discovery? Isn't this the guy that, like, sneezed on everyone? He had got the cold or something? Anyway, let's say hello to you. Yes, we greet you in peace, Mr. Saurian. Oh. Which territory? I really want to get this. I don't know how to pronounce that. We're gonna get that place before the Saurians grab it. I want it. So the Vulcans can now put down a trade embargo and demilitarization, and we can do that to them. It's failed their attack. All monitoring stations detected an alien on a direct course for Earth. All attempts to hail them have been met with silence, and as such, we must now presume the vessel to be hostile. That looks, distinctly like a Xindi probe. So we're about to lose a few million citizens. We're gonna send the fleet, which currently consists of 4 massive underpowered ships.
Technology discovered.
Alright, Erica. Erica? I believe in you, Erica.
Engaging enemy fleet.
In the meantime, let's get some new hull materials. Slow that down a bit. Can't help but notice, I have 4 stars firing on the probe, and so far it's taken 0 damage. Where's Florida? Florida might want to evacuate. I can't help but notice there's a lot of lights there, a lot of population. You might want to go somewhere in Florida. Florida. Speed that up.
Anomaly detected.
Come on, Erica. Believe in you. Actually reload and just build some more warships. But I'm not gonna do that. No. Maybe the starbase, okay? Come on, Star. You can get him. I believe in you. I don't believe in you anymore. The alien probe cut through Earth's defenses with ease before taking up position in geosynchronous orbit. After several minutes of apparent inactivity, the probe fired a condensed energy beam at the surface of the planet, burning large swaths of the East African coast to ashes. Really, they didn't kill Florida this time. Well, that's not actually better, but it's different. The few remaining ground batteries at a contingent from Mars' defense perimeter on a patrol near Jupiter at the time of the attack were able to take advantage of the pause and successfully destroyed the vessel. What happened to Fernand? Wasn't she destroying the vessel? I gave her one job. She's had one job, and what did this start? 2150 in 7 years? My goodness, Erica. It'll take weeks to fully assess the extent of the casualties in Africa, but preliminary analysis suggests that in total could reach nearly 100 million. Who sent this weapon of mass destruction? I wonder if they actually show that on... Stop rotating. No, it looks like Africa's okay. But it is concerning that the lights are rotating at a slightly different speed, it looks like. Maybe that's just refraction from the atmosphere. I don't know. So I'm going to spend a year, apparently a full year,
Complete.
investigating that. Analyze the debris. In order to determine who has targeted us, we must investigate the wreckage. I'm going to send Archer to do that, because he's almost finished with the embassy bombing.
Special project complete.
After several days analyzing the rubble of the embassy building and questioning identified witnesses, Jonathan Archer has concluded that the evidence does indeed point to the Sirenites as the perpetrators of the bombing. The evidence seems almost too strong, however. Several chemical traces which link to the materials found in the Vulcan's forge region of the planet, where the Sirenites are known to keep a hidden commune, should indicate within minutes of the blast and be barely detectable now. Continue the investigation. Alright, it looks like that's not going to work. Archer's going to be busy over there for a while. So we're going to go and send Jennifer Darling to investigate the debris. Investigation led him to the forge, a vast desert. Okay, that's fine. I would really like my colony ships, though. I could have several more planets by now. Taking shelter. Makes friends with the Sirenite leader. Yep, that sounds like Jonathan Archer. He's just slowly making his way. What's this? Long time in space, Captain Samira al-Hadal has begun to find it hard to recall his original purpose. Lives of the USS Franklin have become rote and routine. Us might aim for a model of efficiency, but for Starfleet, the morale and well-being of a crew are paramount. It's considered organizing crew activities to provide a break. Sure, why not? Seems good. Shortly after arriving at the Takara Sanctuary, blah blah blah, he makes friends with the Sirenites. And he turns into a Vulcan. Close enough. So, my science vessel, actually, I'm going to build some research stations in the Altair system.
We are not impressed.
Yes, I still want you to join, but the Vulcans are going to vote no, as they always do.
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
Who are you? Oh, it's the Zenkathi. Hello, Zenkathi. I don't know if we've ever actually seen a real Zenkathi, so this is good enough, I suppose. What are they? They're xenophobes, and militarist, and materialist. And the ruling council have instructed me to bring you this warning. Keep your ridiculous-looking alien ships well away from our space, and note that our military will respond to any transgressions with maximum force. We greet you in peace. Oh hey, it's the Denobulans. We all know the Denobulans. Wait, they showed up in Seoul? That's what it's... They don't seem to be there. Well, here's the Denobulans. Alright, Jonathan Archer found the Kirshara. Safer off-world. No, let's take it to the capital. Let's let the Vulcan High Command have a look at the Kirshara. We only see them in Star Trek Online. Well, do they look like that? Do they look like this? How long until you're done with this area? Oh, right, you're doing... Oh no, you need to do a separate research thing for that. Okay, that's... Well, research that. And then I want you to... Once you're done, you can do your shipboard activities. Journey from the Forge is long and arduous. They carefully plan their next move to confront the Council. What's this for? Oh, Archer. We showed the Kirshara with Surak's teachings to the Council, to the Vulcan High Command. And everything's fine. Everything's great. And now we have the Vulcan Reformation going on.
Survey complete.
Alright, well that's ideal, because maybe that means... Oh hey! Because they're not the Vulcan High Command anymore, they're the Confederacy of Surak, which is a name. So now they're nice and they voted to let the Tellarites into the coalition. So now we have Tellarite friends. What about the Andorians? Do the Andorians want to join in?
Special project complete.
We definitely don't have that yet. Officers of the Franklin have declared today to be Captain Samir al-Hadal Day. Ornaments, a plethora of confections and drinks from the captain's home city, and an assortment of colorful banners have all been planned. Fantastic. We have Captain Spiral Hadalde.
Technology discovered.
Just for the record, that was on, I believe, August 1st. You guys want to celebrate Captain Smiral Hadalde? August 1st will be the day you do that. We got a new warp drive. Colony development speed. Well, I can't develop my colonies any faster because I don't have colony ships because it refuses to give me the research because I opted to go for the Verteron array first. I was expecting it to give me science vessels in the very next thing, but no, actually. Ooh, the number of research districts I can have, and a nuclear electronics lab, but that's just for science vessels. That's not a concern. Once you're done with these mining stations, go ahead and take over that star system. What do I need to do? USS Titania. Oh, we just finished with the probe. Successfully analyzed the wreckage of the alien probe. Certain quantum markers in the hull indicate that comes from the Delphic Expanse. And the Delphic Expanse, of course, is in the northwest side. Northwest of us. Zindi. Alright. So we need to send an expedition leader. So we're going to research that immediately. And we also have a new tradition available. Reduces crime. That's not our concern. We don't need that. Unique Federation policy is important, but we don't have the Federation yet. Let's focus on getting the cultural exchange. I want to get people into the Federation as quickly as I can.
Special project complete.
Captain Jennifer Darling has been selected to lead the mission. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. I mean, I'd prefer if you sent Captain Jonathan Archer. We have him in the fleet. He's right here. He's at Mars right now. Okay. With the new system, you're gonna go. Does that mean I get a new ship? Or do I just have to make do with a Franklin-class science vessel? Well, nothing seems to be happening right now. Well, John, congratulations. Your new assignment is looking for new places for us to expand. You don't get to do anything regarding the Zindi. Survey, survey, survey. Good job, John. Anything else I need? Everyone's employed, but not for long. Wait, what's this? Whoa, the Verteron array is destroyed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's the No, I need a Verteron array. Oh, it's because Mars lost population, so the Verteron array doesn't have enough people anymore to man it.
Special project complete.
Alright, we have pirates. Just basic pirates, that's fine. I should probably have looked at where they were. Weeks of fruit. Oh, okay. Okay, we don't actually send a ship ourselves. It's just going to be an event chain. That's okay. Weeks of Earth going boom would especially be bad since the game isn't offering me colony ship, so we would be stuck on Mars. Okay, let's not do that. The Zindi. Weeks of fruitlessly searching. We find a Zindi worker. Yeah, let's buy him out. Be surprised that we would meet the price, but agrees to transfer the Zindi worker. After being brought to the Enterprise, the worker expresses gratitude at being freed. Appears to know nothing of the attack, but does confirm the location of the Zindi homeworld and that there are 6 species of Zindi. Alright, let's go to the Zindi homeworld, which I'm sure will be in perfect condition. There will be nothing wrong with it. Everything will be fine. What technology did we discover? Okay. Oh no, it blew up. So we're just gonna keep looking. I could use some more torpedoes, particularly if we need to go to war with the Zindi. Actually, I'm gonna get a couple more frigates. I don't want the Zindi probe or the Zindi weapon to just murder me immediately. Danube finished its thing. Go ahead and just do automatic exploration now, Danube. And let's expand to that area. We've got a Vulcan distress signal being transmitted, the Saleya, which is definitely not filled with zombies. Let's try and cure them. Orders the Enterprise medical staff to exhaust all options to provide a cure to the psychotic Vulcans on the Saleya, while the away team reinforces their position in the control room. Nearly a day passes before a series of potential cures are provided, however all require testing. Selecting the most likely antidote, a medical team distributes the concoction of Trillium-D neutralizing agents through the life support umbilical connections on the Saleya's docking port. Within minutes, the entire crew of the Saleya is unconscious, allowing the away team to exit the control room. Several hours pass, and the crew fail to awaken again, all showing signs of permanent brain damage. Okay, so they're all dead. But I mean, it was either kill them by trying to help them or kill them with guns, so I guess that was still the better option. And we have the friendly Vulcans now.
Sometimes necessary.
I'm definitely not going to be the vassal to them. That's not going to happen. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna keep going with Captain Samir al-Hadalde on August 8th. Oh yeah, it's almost August 8th again. We almost had a full year.
The aliens know the Federation.
They're preparing for a war.
August
against
1st,
us.
rather. Hello, Deltons. Yes, that's fine. Well, happy Captain Samir al-Hadalde. It's now been a week since Captain Samir al-Hadalde. But I'm going to invite the Andorians to the Coalition. Andorians, one time, come on. Okay, we'll see what that is in a bit, if they agreed. But for now, months of investigation have led to a Xindi mining colony where Chemosite— hey, we just researched Chemosite. Key element used in the Xindi probe attack on Earth is being produced in huge quantities. Could we use it for our torpedoes? Can we have that? Okay, with enough time and materials, we could fashion a series of explosive charges that would destroy the Chemosite mines. Let's send an away team. They've identified the head of operations and captured him. Questioning the Xindi Arboreal, a man named Greylick reveals how he had been assured the Chemosite produced at the colony was for research purposes only. Horrified at the prospect of his work killing millions, Greylick agrees to help sabotage the next shipment of Chemosite and provide a tracking device to enable the Enterprise— we don't have the Enterprise, at least not officially— to follow the shipment to wherever those weapons are being produced. Well, that worked itself out. We now have a couple of fleets. Is this still only one? Yeah, we need to wait for the rest of the fleet to be manufactured. Oh yeah, did the Andorians agree?
Indebted to anyone.
I think that's a yes.
No, they're preparing for a war.
Yeah, I know you're preparing for it. You're always preparing for a war. Shut up. Jesus, Shran. What do they want? One must be true. Is of country type fail text, is of country type medium race, is of country type minor race. I feel like that's not supposed to say is of country type fail text. I feel like fail text isn't the country that they are. We're just gonna roll with it because they meet the criteria. But it requires positive relations, which will take some time. By the way, speaking of relations, yeah, I'm still literally the only person who sent an envoy. We have 4 members in this confederacy, and nobody else is sending diplomats. Why do I even bother sending a diplomat? You know, screw you. I'm recalling my diplomat. You're not assigned anymore. You're gonna go see the Denobulans, and you're gonna be friends with the Denobulans. Because apparently no one wants to contribute. Having followed the Chemosite shipments to a nearby system, the Enterprise has encountered an Andorian vessel, the Kamari, under Commander Shran of the Imperial Guard. He offers the Kamari service to assist the Enterprise, insisting on sending an engineering team to upgrade and repair various systems. Deriding the Vulcan High Command for its lack of support for the United Earth efforts against the Xindi, Captain Jennifer Darling can't help but feel there's more to the Andorian presence in the Expanse. While the 2 vessels sit at the edge of the system, their sensors detect a massive energy discharge in an inner asteroid belt as the dwarf planet is vaporized, confirming the threat of another Xindi weapon. Well, we'll take your assistance. It pleases Shran. It's successful, and Narrowly avoid destruction as the weapon triggers. Kamari's heavily damaged, forced to accept the assignment of a small contingent of Enterprise engineers to help the vessel limp back to Andorian space. Alright, we got some ideas about weaknesses. Anyway, let's join the 3rd and 1st fleets together. And that got... Nope, you're the 1st fleet. Not the 3rd fleet, you're the 1st fleet. So they're just gonna hang out. Can I upgrade? Yeah, upgrade the fleet. Because we've got some new technology since we had the initial people. A lot of new technology. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. It seems to be taking... Why aren't you starting? We have a new election underway. I don't really care who it is. We don't have enough influence to spare anyway to influence the election. What do I have here? I'm going to encourage... I guess I'm going to click that again. I mean, we don't have a Verteron array anymore, but I guess I can just do it anyway. I was waiting for the Verteron array to be repaired, but apparently it doesn't matter. Must now decide how to take advantage of Degra, who's in charge of the Xindi project. An elaborate use using memory-inhibiting drugs? Yeah, sure, let's prepare the deception. He reveals that the Xindi were convinced to attack Earth by trans-dimensional beings who presented themselves as the Xindi's saviors. After a series of faked attacks on the shuttle, and a promise by Jennifer Darling to rescue Degra's family, the location of the Xindi weapon is revealed to Zadi Prime. So it's over here somewhere.
Log updated.
I think it's over here. Could be wrong. But it's definitely in that area. While en route, the Enterprise detected the wreckage of a Xindi vessel on the surface of a Class K world. Well, yeah, I need 6 population to repair the Verteron array, which is by, we lost population because a comet hit. I'm not sure if that was bad luck or preordained, but we got a comet. Oh, I accidentally pressed enter. I don't know what I just agreed to do. Okay, we left the insectoid ship to die, I'm guessing. We escort Captain Jennifer Darling to the Xindi Council chambers. Captain Darling presents her evidence to the Xindi Council. Primate and Arboreal are convinced, seizing control of the weapon.
Evading hostiles.
Nope, pause. Do not go maximum speed. If the weapon reaches Earth, the loss to humanity will be catastrophic.
Technology discovered.
Okay. So I now have an NX-class flagship. Where are you? You're over there. Go and intercept the Xindi weapon. And wait, where's the USS Titan? Oh, right, we never gave them a new person to go look around. You can have longer lifespan and just go automatically explore area. And the 1st fleet also needs to intercept. They can meet up with the Enterprise first, though. A pair of primate... Oh, and we have the Andorian ship Kumari coming in. Thank you. Everyone go and intercept the Xindi weapon. This is going a bit faster than I expected.
Technology
But luckily, the weapon is distracted. It's not going to continue on its course to Earth. In the meantime, let's research more physics research. Slow it down a little bit. So, what ships do we all have? What are you? You are a Xindi Primate patrol ship. We have the Kumari here. Does it look like the Kumari? It does look like the Kumari. And we also have, this should be an Arboreal ship, I believe. Yep, there's an Arboreal ship. Alright, just keep going after the probe. Its armor is down 50%. The Enterprise is still at maximum strength.
Technology discovered.
And we get more technology. Next stage, thrusters, mining station production. Let's get that first. We're a bit low on trained officers. We can get that in the next structure tier. Speed this up. Kumari, help. Come on, Shran. Get in there. My goodness, Shran. Well, someone's missing in action. That's the Xindi Primate fleet. But I don't care about the Xindi Primate fleet. Guys, it's getting a bit dangerously close to Earth. Guys? Captain Darling? Okay, the game froze for a moment, but it's fine. It worked out. The weapon has been destroyed. The efforts of Starfleet cannot be overstated. Devastated by the loss of the weapon in their fleet, the Xindi Reptilians and Insectoids have accepted the ultimatum provided to them by the remaining Xindi species for defying the will of the Council. In other words, the Reptilians and Insectoids are still on the Council, but they have not been granted the rank of Master. Earth can rest easy. Tremendous gratitude. The United Earth thanks the IGS Kumari for its assistance. Alright, we got some friendship with the Andorians. They're already in the coalition, but I mean, it's still good. Meanwhile, the Enterprise can just go out on a mission of exploration. They're just going to go out and survey the galaxy. What else is going on here? So, 2 more pops to get another building here. Alright. Keep going with the terraforming project. Also, let's get that planet growing a bit faster. 25% growth speed. Flotilla of tugs was pulling the last segments of the mirror into position, and even a millimeter misalignment of the 5-kilometer wide complex could ruin the Great Assembly. Basically it worked out. It's always nice when everything works out according to plan. Can I do another one? Nope, I'm just waiting for that one to finish.
Technology discovered.
New technology. Regional capital. We've been waiting on that one for a while. And still not a single colony ship. This isn't ideal. This will give me more trained officers, and I am a bit low, so let's go ahead and get that. We have some unemployment on Mars. Oh, I can repair the Verteron array now. Let's get that done. I don't know if that'll do anything. The game doesn't seem to care, but I want it anyway. Everybody likes the Verteron array. What are my other ships doing right now? Where are you? That's the USS Franklin.
Broken out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. The Orion Trade Union has declared war on the Confederacy of Surak. Consequently, we are now at war with the Orion Trade Union. Well, I guess the first fleet is going to go repair. And I'll send the Enterprise to go assist the Vulcans as well. In fact, I'll send them immediately to the Vulcan homeworld. They're already nearby. Alright, the back galleries of Earth's major cities have been safe for many decades. Recently, a tourist has been violently murdered in the African Confederation city of Mogadishu following a wave of violence directed at non-humans. Authorities have expressed their alarm with unknown name, personally contacting Prime Minister Nathan Samuels to express the dismay of the people. Well, I'm definitely gonna go for Xenophile. That's not cool, guys. You can't just murder someone because they're not human. Also, oh my. So the Vulcan fleet is currently almost 1,000 strong. When my fleet is repaired, it's 150 strong.
Survey complete.
Well, they're our allies anyway, and we are definitely going to send the Enterprise and the First Fleet to support. And they have... Oh hey, they built another Saleya. Look at you. Or did we tow that one back? I didn't actually read it too thoroughly. I mean, where are you? You're up here. Yeah, they have the Saleya back. Contact with the USS Franklin has been lost while at warp between systems. No sign of the ship or Captain Samir al-Hadal. What will we do about Captain Samir al-Hadal Day? All the kids loved Captain Samir al-Hadal Day. It's one of their favorite school activities.
Technology discovered.
What a shame. Oh, over 50% done with the terraforming project. Well, let's keep going with the terraforming project. 100 more energy. You can have as much money as you need to get that done. For the love of all that is good and holy, can I please just have a colony ship? Why do I need to research colony ships? We've already sent out colony ships. We've colonized Mars. We presumably have that failed colony at Alpha Centauri, I think it was. Alright. Cordrazine. You know, we might need some cordrazine. Because I don't know what it does, but it's definitely a medicine. And if we're at war with the Orions now, we're gonna need some medicine. Oh boy, they definitely need some help. They're out of their depth here.
Science ship under fire.
Well,
Initiating communications.
yeah, sure, migration treaty. Now isn't really the time, Denobulans. Does the Enterprise... No, the Enterprise doesn't get a fleet assignment.
Initiating communications.
Sure, you can have that. Oh right, they're friendly because we sent them an envoy. Because literally nobody else was sent in an envoy. Still nobody. We tried. How do they like us now? Would you like to be an associate of our coalition? Yes, we now have the Denobulans as associates. Who else is here? The Zenkathi, they aren't terribly fond of us. We're just gonna leave them alone for now. They're friendly enough, but I don't have envoys to send to them to push that over the edge. Anyway, the Enterprise... It looks like we're actually helping them a fair bit. Moving in a very, very even circle here. I feel like... Whoa, where are you going? Guys? Guys, the war isn't Oh, you're being invaded.
Survey complete.
Okay, let's go help them. Oh my.
Technology discovered.
That's the Confederacy of Surak coming in with a small fleet. How's this going? The Sona. Hello, Sona. Yes, we're friends. I know you're not very nice. We can try. The Enterprise absolutely cannot engage this directly, but I want them to try and hold in the system until the Vulcan fleet arrives. Anyway, Earth Security identified a number of commonalities linking the incidents of a human conspirator, forensic Orpheus mining facility. I just repaired your Orpheus mining facility. Well, I guess it was more like 10 years ago, but I repaired it. I spent money on your facility. Alright. This will give us engineering research. By the way, I have a ton... oh, I can upgrade this now. Let's get that. I have a lot of minerals. This costs luxuries. No, does it not cost luxuries? What does it cost? It costs the yellow diamond thing. I forgot what it was. It cost... Yeah, there are luxuries. So let's go ahead and build just a bunch of engineering districts. They're cheap. Mars is busy right now. Alright. The Enterprise is just gonna hang out.
Technology discovered.
Oh, I do need to use a general. Well, I should probably actually recruit an army then. Because I don't have any. Where was it again? Decisions, core, armies. Recruit, assault army. Just one ought to do.
Under fire.
Alright. Where's the first fleet by the... Oh. The first fleet got kind of murdered. So I'm just going to send them to go repair and hopefully not die. Anyway, new technology. Colony ship. Colony ship. Colony ship. We're getting a colony ship.
Construction complete.
We definitely need that. How's the battle going? Yeah, we're winning. Ooh, the Andorian Empire's come in to help. Why, thank you, Andorian Empire. By the way, where are our war goals? They're up here now. Who's winning? We're winning. What are our goals? What do we want to do? What are we hoping to gain here? We just want to humiliate them. I mean, I guess it would have been nice if we could claim some territory off of them, but humiliation's good too. So the Enterprise is just going to hang out with the Vulcan fleet. Integration of people into the Federation is now 75% cheaper. That's what I've been working towards. Oh, oh boy, it's the Klingons. They're authoritarian, militarist, and spiritualist. Yep, tales of Klingon glory and might. We could learn much from each other. Klingons. Luckily, they're way over there. Anyway, I assume the general is done now. Yep, here he is. A new general. Who do we have available? Anyone important? Well, you're an assault army, so you're going with the assault army. And you need to go to the Orpheus mining complex on the moon. Go ahead and research that. Are you in range? Yes, you are in range. Okay.
Special project complete.
Swept through the Orpheus mining facility, hunting for evidence connecting the facility to anti-alien violence. Facility Administrator John Paxton sought to assure the investigators that they're not involved, but it wasn't true because he's a racist. He's a space racist. And Orpheus is secured at great cost. However, in the chaos, the Facility Administrator Paxton eludes capture. Worse still, evidence from the facility indicates that Orpheus was not the only weapons cache in use by the extremists. Didn't work out perfectly, but it was good enough, right? Alright, what's going on here? The Andorians. Where'd the Enterprise go? You're not really going anywhere. So you're in fact going to go support the Andorian fleet,
Technology discovered.
trying to take control of Tesnia. And the Mars terraforming project will continue. Alright. It looks like they haven't taken over Tesnia quite yet. I wonder if I could conquer it immediately. No, not while it's being colonized. Let's see what else I can get. Better warp drive. That's good. We can almost have a colony ship.
Attack us?
Oh boy. Here's John Paxton. That sounds like a battle sound. That was a battle sound. Battle sounds are not ideal. What do we got here? Taking control of the facilities. The rebellion calling itself Terra Prime has the backing of a... Become Terra Prime. That's an option. You can just become Terra Prime. I feel like we're not going to do that right now. This really couldn't have come at a worse time. Oh my god. So, minor problem. Not only is the fleet away right now, but they have a stronger fleet than we do. Let's go ahead and design a new fleet style real quick, see if we can get anything active. We can get an NX class Explorer, or a flagship. Explorer, flagship. Explorer, flagship. I think the difference is the flagship can't be integrated into a fleet. And since I do want to... What's the build time? 590 days? This can build twice as fast. And it's much, much cheaper. Yeah, that's going to be an NX class secondary hull. I haven't been completely neglecting my weapons research. So I do have some torpedoes active. Some available. Average damage 2.4, average damage 2.1. Let's go for spatial torpedoes. More shields. Navigational deflector, warp speed up, tracking up. Tracking's good, but I don't think it's going to be a real issue for the low tier ships that we're currently dealing with. Makos. Oh, jeez, it's 120 trained officers to get. How many do we have? Okay, we have plenty. Let's put Makos on board. A powerful, our most recent warp engine, better hull plating, titanium hull. Don't we have better shields? I thought we had better shields. Why can't I name it? Auto design. Turn off auto design. Alright. We can still call those NX
So
class.
you've discovered a new ship class, and now you want me to...
It's a little late, Q. Thank you. I'm not concerned about tracking. I don't need the warp core right now. I don't need power. Additional bulkheads. Additional bulkheads. So, this, we also can't afford it. We need 52 more alloys. Just buy alloys, it's fine. Just try and get an NX-class starship out there.
Technology discovered.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So we might have just lost because, the fleet was a bit busy with the Orion War. Where's the Enterprise, by the way? He's slowly going back. There she is, Captain Jennifer Darling. And, the first fleet is still well inside Andorian space. We might have just lost. Okay. I wasn't expecting something quite... Oh, wait. They've already lost... Oh my god, they have so many ships. But they're losing some. And they're losing strength as they go down while the space station is remaining at a constant capability. So hopefully they're low enough on strength that the first fleet will be able to get there and support the station. It seems like it's going okay. I definitely think the NX class ship we're building will be able to get there in time.
Survey complete.
The first fleet won't be able to help much, but they can buy a little time. Alright. We have a single NX class ship and the first fleet in with some patrol ships. So they should have this taken care of now. Also, can I rename this right now? Hang on. Just because this is actually our second ship, let's call this the USS Columbia.
Survey complete.
Come on, I believe in you, Columbia. Oh, is that the Tellarites have come to help? We have Tellarites here. Oh, we've definitely got this taken care of now. Ain't nothing they can do. I'm almost tempted to just send the fleet back to Orion space and deal with that. I don't think it's necessary. Oh, because we're technically at war. They can come to help because that's actually another faction now. So the Andorians actually care. Did I lose anyone? No. I had two ships that warped away and escaped. I think I actually need to conquer... Oh god. Tellarites? Tellarites, I'd really prefer if you did not bomb Mars. I'll take care of that myself, thank you. Oh god. The Tellarites are conquering Mars. No, it's my Mars. Bad Tellarites. Why do you have a fleet here? I swear, if the Tellarites get control of Mars, it's not gonna be a... Oh my god. They...
What smells so badly? Is it you?
Okay. So, minor problem. I was happy that the Tellarites came to help fight off Paxton. It turns out they didn't actually want to help, they just wanted to claim Mars for themselves. I bet they're not even going to continue the terraforming project. I decided I don't like the Tellarites. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything I can do about this. Can I have it? Can I have a planet? It's my
I
planet.
was looking for a battle of wits. I guess I will keep looking.
Yeah, I'll get control of Mars once the Federation's formed. But I don't know how long that's gonna be. And that was my only colony. I guess I never claimed Alpha Centauri. I should probably get that. I've just been busy with other things. Oh, okay. Okay, we got it back. Okay, everything's fine. We got Mars back. Oh my god, they had control of it for like 2 days and they demolished the Verteron array. What? Just rebuild the array. Why would you demolish the Verteron array? There was even an empty slot. You didn't have to. Why would you take away the Verteron array? We were using that. Well, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Let's,
Survey complete.
Is there any... Do we have a research center? How can we get a research center? We had one before, and we replaced it. Regional Academy, there it is. Cadet T'Pol has demonstrated exceptional talent. Has been selected for Starfleet Science. Well, let's see. My NX-class flagship here is in... Would she be better than the current leader? Weapons damage and accuracy, yeah. Weapons... No, she's not any better. But actually... She is a Vulcan, and Vulcans live a lot longer. Except apparently not in this. Because age is under 100, so you're expected to live about 100. And you're expected to live to 105. But you're also 30, whereas she's 48. You know, I'm gonna give T'Pol command of the Enterprise. T'Pol, you now have control. Well done. Congratulations. Automatic exploration. Let's merge the fleets together. And, let's send them to upgrade. I don't know what upgrades we actually have, but we're gonna do them anyway. How's the war with the Orions going? We're still winning. Actually, we're very close to winning. Yeah, the Andorians... No, that's the Sona. My bad. The Tamarians. They're nice. They're good people. We have control of one of their systems, but unfortunately, the fleets are no longer engaging the Orions.
Upgraded.
So we're just gonna have to wait for their exhaustion to go up a bit. Yeah, that shouldn't take too long. We should be okay. What do we got going on? The Verteron array is almost done. I really hope I'll be able to restart the terraforming project. In the meantime, import water ice, advanced water purifiers, science and engineering stations. I'll get some science and engineering stations. I don't know what they do, but they're probably going to be good. Oh, we won. We won the war. And we gain nothing, but the Confederacy of Surak gained some influence.
Discovered.
Here's the Ferengi. Hello, Ferengi. We'll use the egalitarian ethic to speak with you. I think recent events have demonstrated we really need to invest more in our military. So we have the Verteron array. Yes, we are allowed to restart Mars terraforming. Let's get that going again. At least the Tellarites were willing to give us back control. Import deuterium, enrichers, computer core. Those are all starbase modifiers. Protein fabricators. I guess consumer goods we'll go for. Alright. Let's actually colonize something now. It looks like the Andorians. We could get Enar, actually. But they're slow breeders. But so are you. Well, you know, it's kind of a moot point because I don't have any alloys. And I don't have any money to get alloys. So I guess I need to... Alright, how much do I have to spend? About 1,500. So if I sell some minerals, buy some alloys... Let me look at Alpha Centauri first. I'd rather colonize that. No, I'm not going to let the Denobulans take Alpha Centauri. We're going to let that be a colony ship. Or a human colony ship. Just on principle. Yes! United Federation of Planets. We need the United Federation. We would love to be unified.
Technology discovered.
In fact... They voted in favor, they voted in favor, they voted in favor. They voted in favor. Alright, take notes. Couldn't this have happened 11 days later? It is now Federation Day. Prime Minister Nathaniel Samuels steps forward, allied counterparts in tow. Dozens of lights from the audience flash and the roar of the crowd subsides until the entire hall is blanketed in silence. The leaders gather around a large book on the central podium and in turn mark their names. Today is a historic day, Prime Minister Nathaniel Samuels says to the gathered masses. Today is the day our many races are joined together in peace. This is really loud. And in the spirit of exploration and progress, today marks the birth of a federation, the United Federation of Planets. Well, what do we got now? With the accession of Vulcan into the Federation, many Vulcan look to brave new worlds to experience life in the Federation. Whilst the conditions may be different from what they're used to on their homeworld, many of these pioneering Vulcans are taking the first steps from their world onto our own. What shall we do with those who wish to migrate? They can come on Earth, that's fine. Sure, welcome to Earth. Everything's great. We can no longer declare war on them.
So you finally did it. You've put your ridiculously inconsequential differences aside and formed a federation with your neighbors. Kudos to you. But
Alright.
So you've grown bored with your current member worlds and want to bring in some fresh blood. Your
Homeworlds? What's the
federation
difference between homeworlds as
may
far
be
as the game
in
goes?
its own right, but the homeworlds of your members are governed by their own politician.
Okay.
Every year your Federation Council will sit in session.
Okay. Okay. So now I have like 5 times as much territory. And not really sure what to do with it. So it looks like I do not get control of these fleets. They are going to be considered the local defense forces of those empires. Let me just get rid of all these. What technology can I get now? Trust growth. I'm going to want that primarily. I don't even care what the other ones are. On the bright side, I no longer have to send envoys to make friends with people. I mean, where's Federation? Federation? Not the Federation. By the way, November 29th is Federation Day. November 29th, 2166. In fact, you won't be able to see it, but I'm going to open up Notepad. November 29th, 2166 is Federation Day. And just save that to my desktop. Just in case I decide to do this more in the future. So it looks like I really would have expected this to be an actual Federation, given the release of the Federation's DLC recently. But I guess not. No, we're just people. We're just one empire. Which I mean is good. Now I have to find out what to do. We have a lot more population here. Cambridge University I immediately want to upgrade. You can, in fact, prioritize that over the education districts. How's Mars doing? Not ideal, but it's fine. We have Pajem, we have a lot of things. Now I need to figure out what we're doing here. Okay, one of the nice things is the Vulcans might not be able to go against me. To vote against me. So if I do this, yeah, this mod's existed for a really long time. I was just hoping for an update that would include the Federation's DLC. I don't think this really matters. Because I'm just gonna hope that that doesn't break the Federation's thing, because I think this...
An alien empire is making contact.
Yes, hello Cardassians. Was I right by... Yeah, you're over there. So now we have a coalition. And there was some way to integrate them. That's probably through the Federation Council is going to be integrating them. My administrative capacity is a bit low now. Who else can I make friends with? I just want to be friendly with as many people as I can. I don't suppose you guys want to be friends after the war. The Tamarian Unity...
Ubaya of Crossroads, at Lunga, her sky grey.
Why did they revoice that? You could just pull it. Maybe there was music playing at the same time. But they didn't revoice the Andorians.
What can the Imperial Guard do for you?
Okay, they did. They didn't revoice some of the
Speak
Andorians.
boldly, or not.
The male Andorian leader is Shram.
Mirab, his sails furled on the river Tamach.
Okay. Well, let's start improving relations with the Tamarians. Now the Denobulans are in, so I'm not too concerned about them. I would love for them to join the association.
Technology discovered.
More research? No, we don't really have any research stations. Let's go for better computer technology. Sure, we can have that. Alright, so we've got...
Angela at the ocean.
Okay. Diplomatic outreach. Here's the Federation Council. Legislators from across the United Federation of Planets from Tellar Prime to Andoria have converged to Earth for the Federation Council agenda session every 2 years. Okay, every 2 years. We don't really need a neutral zone right now. As much as we might want... Oh my, we're really going to be bordering the Romulans directly, aren't they? Aren't we? We haven't met them yet. No, let's start trying to bring in the Denobulans. Well, let's see. So, okay. I'm not entirely sure if this means it'll actually raise progress to 63, because it says change accession progress to 21, not by 21. How much influence do I have? I don't have a lot of influence. Federation's consuming a lot of it. Let's start with medium intensity, And if that actually does it by 42%, then that means in the next 2 years, I can do high intensity. And if it's kind of weird and if it only does it by 21, then no big loss.
Kiazi's children, their faces wet.
Okay, the voice acting on that is a little odd, but
Of Ubaya.
okay,
Ubaya
but stop
of
talking.
Crossroads.
So they're our friends now. They're in our little coalition.
Sky gray.
And they're also way stronger than us. So that's good. It's good that they're friends. I don't know how far along. I should probably have waited till they were in, then I could have integrated them sooner. But it's no big deal. Let's start just clearing these borders, make it a little more even. Fill in the blanks. Still don't know what I have here.
Technology
The leasing system, that's
discovered.
more jobs. That's working on districts pretty heavily, though. How many luxuries am I getting? Luxuries, I'm getting barely any. Mars isn't important right now. Pajem? Pajem's already loaded with education districts, which is our primary concern. And none of them really have anything. They're just single population systems. A Trellium mine. Let's focus on beam
Technology
weapons.
discovered.
And let's get phase cannons. That'll research faster than the shields. Once we get the phase cannons... Oh, the jazz stopped. Let me restart the jazz. Nope, that's copyrighted jazz. Increase the volume just slightly. Yeah, no Star Trek music, because, you know, for obvious reasons. So I think I already started colonization of Alpha Centauri. Yeah, that's already
Technology
planned.
Discovered.
I also need to get Barnard's star. Who's best suited? The Denobulans. Sure, let's give the Denobulans another thing. And that's all I can afford right now. Ooh, photon torpedoes. But what's this? Minor jobs. Lots of mining. Let's focus on torpedoes, because I'm still concerned about a new war springing up.
Technology discovered.
We have phase cannons. Dedicated phaser coils, that's to space stations, I guess. No, they're point defense systems. Yeah, let's go for point defense.
Survey complete.
I think we might accidentally be going slightly toward the Terran Empire. We have a lot of friends, but we're really focusing on war in terms of research. Just because the galaxy has not been especially friendly with us. We can't build anything here until the education districts are done, and I do want to...
Technology discovered.
Let's get one more thing. Because we have an unemployed worker, so we might as well. Duranium forge... Oh, what we really need is alloys. We're so low on alloys, and we have tons of extra minerals. So let's focus on getting the alloys up. What's consuming all of our energy credits? Okay. For energy credits, we need that stuff, which is something. That's deuterium. So if we want deuterium, or we have deuterium rather, let's focus on getting commercial districts up. Set those to the top, then set the alloy foundries back up. Actually, the commercial district's probably more important. This won't solve our impending energy crisis, but it should help. What's going on with our star bases, though? These are consuming a lot of energy. 107. I don't need traffic control. Can I get something that... Can I get something here that'll give me energy? Yeah. Naval depots. I'll have to drop down my naval capacity, but I'm not terribly concerned about that right now. Let's just get one. Let's just get one on each. Ooh, this is nice. That's empty. Okay. And then once the month passes, I'll start up another solar panel network here. That should more or less take care of my energy problems. Leader lifespan. We have terraforming. Let's get leader lifespan up. Can I even afford terraforming anymore? Yeah, I can. It costs energy, but I'm more than willing to invest that. Yeah, this is turning out to be very helpful, because integration is already really expensive in terms of influence, so bringing that down is very important. I really want to set the focus of Federation member world, so let's start working toward that. Stability up for now, because that's on the check tree.
Establishing colony.
What do we got? Fundamental declarations of the Martian colonies. Stood ill at ease in one corner of the mess hall. The red planet is no more replaced. Meeting John Hammerlich, now old and distinguished, stepped in front of the short podium. He was a representative of Whatever's Dome, one of the largest in the 22nd colonies of Mars, and his gravelly voice speaks for all. We stand here not unlike our forefathers did in the grand old city of Philadelphia, not to cast of tyranny, but to embrace freedom. We take the first step today as we make the fundamental... I don't know if this is a good thing. This sounds like they're trying to declare independence, and we've already had an independent Mars once, and they destroyed my Verteron array. I'd really rather they didn't destroy the Verteron array, especially since these people seem especially fond of keeping Mars red. We've got a distress signal in the Sirius system. We'll send a rescue mission there. What does that require? That's going to require a science ship. We have one actually not doing anything right now. Sure, go research that. Who's that? Oh, it's Jonathan Archer. Hey, John. Yeah, you're going to go do a rescue mission in Sirius. Let's get this up. Let's research these people just to get some extra influence. Okay. Some people on Mars formed a thing. No, they're actually... They're just gonna build Utopia Planitia. Yeah, that complete. Turns out that was a good thing. And we just got all our star bases making energy. And there are a couple that were empty, so we need to get those dedicated more to energy. Because we're still low, and we don't really have the population to actually dedicate to technicians. So we're just going to have to focus on solar panels for the moment. But we can start getting a few mining stations up. And those will give us some more energy. DX Cansri, Iota, Leonis. Oh, okay. That did give me 42%. So let's go the whole way and see if that will bring them finally into the Federation. And then once that's done, once I have the Denobulans, I'll be focusing on bringing the Tamarians in. Let's focus on shield research.
Colony. Construction complete.
Okay, it's 90% done. Just keep going. Get us 100% on Mars.
Discovered.
More technology. The lack of a magnetosphere had long been regarded as one of the most significant barriers to long-term colonization of Mars. Following the development of deflectors, it became feasible to deploy an array of such devices around a planet to perform much the same function, though at great cost. The Martian Terraforming Project has successfully deployed such an array, eliminating a source of atmospheric loss while increasing the safety of colonists braving the open surface. It's a bit late for colony development speed game. In fact, I'm just going to go for naval capacity, just as a precaution. Thrusters are always good. That'll increase the movement speed of my ships within systems, and movement speed is pretty low right now. Alright, we've answered the distress call. Captain of a freighter. They're from Tarl, and it looks to have been contaminated unrefined chemasite, destroyed our secondary cargo bay, and damaged our engines. I don't need any minerals, so I very much want the Unity instead. That's a much bigger reward for me. There are still unemployed people here, but they'll be going into the alloy foundries, but I'm still focusing on commercial districts right now. Seeing as I'm investing in research to raise naval capacity, I'm actually going to get rid of the rest of these naval depots. And I'm going to focus them as solar panels.
Technology discovered.
Okay. What do each of these do? High impulse thrusters. Develop thrusters and engines that produce the maximum amount of possible acceleration. That seems really good. But not as nimble. Ships at a decent speed while being able to evade enemy sensors. I think that's... yeah, evasion chance is going to be my primary concern. So I'm going to grab those. We've got thrusters. The Columbia refit. Sure, let's get the Columbia refit. United Federation of Planets has been a series of elite... oh no. Oh no, it's Star Trek Beyond. That didn't go so well for the Enterprise. And we don't have a Constitution class. Maybe this will give us one. So how are the Zindi doing? What's going on with you guys? You don't want anything to do with us. Thanks. Why did... these guys haven't been integrated yet. Why weren't they integrated?
Survey complete.
Shouldn't that have increased it by 60%? And they were at 40 before? Not sure.
Of Ubaya.
I'm not sure. Got an election, I don't really care about that. Alright, research station has gone silent, missing several scheduled check-ins. Unknown to the public, the station is one of two across the United Federation, still carrying frozen embryos of genetically augmented humans.
Log updated.
Well, we're definitely sending the military. If at all possible. No, they want an admiral. Alright, where are you? Well, let's send the first fleet, they're not doing anything. Send an NX class along with 3 Emmet class ships.
Complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
95%. It's 95% terraformed.
Technology
Keep going.
discovered.
Keep going. Ooh, we have the Daystrom Institute of Technology. That's nice. It's raining on Mars. The first drop lands undocumented, many kilometers from the nearest human being. Everyone can walk around freely and unaided on the surface. But the population is still in the low millions and is not yet spread to every corner of the planet. Well, we've made the desert bloom. So... the campaign promise that the previous leader made was to build more research stations, and I have a construction ship on that now, it just wasn't done yet. But it's okay. Colony development speed, migration, dampers, sensors, tactical station, I guess development speed? I don't know. We've exceeded our... well, I have more dilithium than I can actually store, so let's spend it to get a whole bunch of energy. Empire Sprawl is way, way too high right now. That's a definite problem. What's this? Water ice is way too high. Well, I guess I can't sell water ice.
Technology
Nobody wants to buy my ice? Fine, I'll keep my ice. I want phase cannons.
Project complete.
Alright, we've arrived at the research station, and vessels of an alien design swarm from their position on the far side of the station. How screwed is the first fleet here? Not very. We're actually fine. We're actually totally fine. Takes some damage, but we have the NX class there.
Survey complete.
And we have a...
What can the Imperial...
Is that actually an Andorian ship? Oh, I see. You have to do it twice, and then welcome, then do it a third time to welcome them. Welcome to Earth, and you people. Denobulans, that's what you're called. After this, 2 years from now, I'm going to focus on getting the Tamarians in. Because the Tamarians are pretty powerful. The enemy fleet's been destroyed. And the candidates in the wreckage. Do you need a science vessel? You do need a science vessel. Alright, John. John is going to go back and see what's up with that. The first fleet's going to stay there, just in case someone else pops up. Looks like they can repair there. That's good. Anything else I'm missing? Okay. Colonies are starting to get bigger, so I can start investing more here. We really need
Technology discovered.
Actually, our energy's fine now. Why is our energy fine now? Alright, it's fine. So our Explorer class ships, what can we do? Plus 300 hull, that's really good right now, but my concern is that it won't be very good in the future. But honestly, I'm not too concerned about alloy and build speed. I mean, my alloy production is pretty low right now, but that's just because I haven't invested in it. I certainly can invest in it and get that up pretty high. I just haven't had need. Wait, hang on, you already had your 95%. You just did 95% twice. We'll try again.
Technology discovered.
There's not... okay. No sandstorms. That's good. Multi-mission vessels are medium cruisers capable of equipping most weapon types, including fighters and extra-large energy weapons. Sure, let's get the next class of starship. The Poseidon. What do we need here? We are going to be colonizing an ice planet, so let's go ahead and get some better things for ice planet colonization. Let's get some Andorians over to this planet, colonize that. Now I have 3 colonies here that can each take a structure. So what do I need? What am I low on? I'm a bit low on food. Let's go ahead and invest one of these into food production. Another into, do I need supplies? Not imminently, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's get one into, can I make research here yet? Or do I have to upgrade? I think I have to upgrade. Yeah, that's fine. Can I get alloys? I can get alloys. Let's focus on alloys for one. And the next one can get, oh, wait. This is going to be the farming planet because you have a lot of agriculture districts here. Then I can really bump that up. This place can be the... I don't even remember. Was I needed energy. This needs to be an energy planet. Let's focus you. Where are you? Fusion reactors. Empire Sprawl is really being an issue right now. I know how to get that up in the base game, but in terms of getting it up in this mod, not a clue. Ambassadors, administrative capacity plus 1%, and an envoy. I could use another envoy. Is there anything else that'll give me better sprawl? Doesn't look like it. I'll go ahead and get the
Survey complete.
embassy complex as a priority. That's almost done though. I'll let that
Special
finish.
project complete.
Debris contains a number of computer cases. Relatively unscathed from the destruction of the enemy fleet, engineering teams were able to quickly piece together that the fleet was being commanded by a group calling themselves the Khanate, an apparent reference to Khan Noonien Singh of the late 20th century's Great Khanate. The group of genetically engineering human augments was seeking to acquire more embryos preserved from the eugenics war to bolster their numbers before striking out to claim a world of their own. The destruction of their stolen alien fleet seems to have ended these ambitions. A disaster averted. Alright, John. Actually, we have a couple of anomalies we haven't researched yet. John can go ahead and do those. And then the first fleet can return to Earth. Where's the return to Earth button? Return? Return. Return. Okay. You need to set Earth as your primary base. Let's go ahead and do that. Set Earth as home base. Now return. Thank you. What new can I get here? Xenoanthropological Research Center, Heritage Museums. Let's get the museums, because they're fast. Anomaly research speed up, that could be useful. I really want to see what's up with this multi-mission vessel. We've got another colony here that can take a structure.
Survey complete.
This looks like it'll be slightly better for farming. And it says 95% again.
Discovered.
Okay, let's get you more let's get you that. It says someone's unemployed, but there's nothing I can really do about that right now. What can you guys do? That's all fine.
Technology discovered.
Maintenance engineers. Dilithium I have an excessive amount of. Duranium forge. How much duranium plating am I getting? None. Let's start getting that up. I don't know what it's going to be used for yet, but it would be nice to have some stocked up for when I find out. Ah, the benzites. What's here? Water. Yeah, I know I have too much water ice. There's nothing I can do about it. I would love to set the focus of Federation member worlds. What else can I do here? Can I build more research centers? Because if I can build more research centers, I just want to dedicate this planet entirely to research. It looks like the answer is no. I cannot. I do have the Daystrom Institute, which did bloody nothing for my Empire sprawl. React to a galactic conflict. Investigate the Zenkath. No, I don't want to investigate the Zenkathi War. It has nothing to do with me. Let's focus. Oh my. Wait. Hang on. Okay, put that to the side.
Jiri
These people are in my coalition.
Ubaya of Crossroads. At Lunga. Lunga.
No, they left the coalition. Uncool. Well, let's focus. Oh no, you already are improving relations. Shouldn't I have gotten another envoy? Oh no, that was the embassy complex that gives me that. Alright. What about the research focus? Research opportunities. Let's see what this does. Coefficient phasers, Andorian cruisers, xenobiology, force fields, cruisers, particle phasers. I don't know what any of this does. Coefficient. Well, okay. Diplomatic outreach. Let's be more friends with the Tamarians. Just a little bit. Our efforts to improve relations have borne fruit already. Between Prime Minister Nathan Samuels and Celestial Emperor Zimpak. That's a heck of a name, Celestial Emperor Zimpak. Oh. Oh no. Oh god. It's that guy. It's the Professor. Refused to seize the Time Traveler. I can't... Well, I have no reason to suspect this is anything but legitimate. Let's assist the historian. Also, let's get this started before I forget. Trillium mines, defense pods, cities. Let's get trillium mines. Archaeology skill. Let's get atmospheric filters instead. I could use some more habitability. So what do you want to do? You want to wipe memory. Captain Archer strikes up conversation with a time traveler and they discuss the United Federation of Planets history up to the current year. Appears horrified, however, after accidentally referencing a series of events that have yet to have occurred 4 years hence. Allow her to perform a memory wipe of their conversation. Well, this didn't happen in the show, so I guess it's not the thing that happened in the show. Okay. So the risk is I lose Jonathan Archer. But do I care if I lose Jonathan Archer? He's just on a regular old science ship. He's just been relegated to investigating anomalies. Any thoughts? Whether I should allow this person who may or may not be from the future to erase Jonathan Archer's memories? Any thoughts? It seems safe, right? Allow a person who may or may not be from the past actually performing a memory wipe on us? If we did research hydrocortisone, or cordrazine, or whatever it's called. Hydrocortisone is a different thing. If we did research cordrazine, so we have some medicine. No thoughts? Well, let's just allow it just to see what happens. Insists that she's fully trained to operate the device. Captain Archer can't help but feel like more than that conversation was lost. The next day, they depart and the shuttle disappears. And Captain Archer loses experience. Well, Captain Archer didn't die, so, I mean, that's honestly what I was expecting to happen. Well, I could colonize this, but that would fairly significantly increase my Empire Sprawl, which is way over capacity already. So let's go ahead and... Nope, just took a second to load. Let's make that a Vulcan planet. Let's do it anyway. What was lost? What happened to the Enterprise? Where did the Enterprise go? Yeah, we can have a non-aggression pact, that's fine. Okay, more research. Trillium mines are done. What is this? Tapaline is used for a shield... I'll look at you later. Pulse wave torpedoes. Solid state afterburners. Afterburners are good. At least they are in the base game. Defense grid command stations. Neutronium and... Sure. Alright, what's this? Proxima Centauri is uninhabited and uninhabitable, but not unvisited. It's littered with stuff, which we're just gonna look. Oh, wasn't there... At the start of the game, there was something in Vulcan space. There was an archaeology project. It looks like they might have done it themselves already, though. Yeah, here it is. They already finished it.
Establishing colony.
I was hoping that since we've taken control of the administrative districts. What are administrative districts? Will they increase my administrative capacity? I don't need commandos, though. A hollow theater could be good. Let's get that, in fact. Engineering consoles, Trellium plating. Sure, let's get Trellium plating. Now I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yeah, I wanted to see the administrative district. What did that do? Crew production. Anything here for Empire Sprawl? Nothing for Empire Sprawl. Well, right now, I have a ton of minerals, and I have an absurd amount of water ice. So let's invest early, while I'm not doing anything else, in a bunch of city districts. Just get those started.
Technology discovered.
So that when I need them, they're already ready to go. I don't have to waste time on building them. More cities. And Tarl needs more cities. They're not done yet. I'll come back to that in a minute, because that needs a building placed. More cities. And more cities. And that's still colonizing. So this would be a good breadbasket. But I already have a couple of breadbasket planets. So that's not really my concern right now. There's some more aliens, more aliens.
Establishing colony.
What does this do? That produces 3 of the molecule or atom looking things.
Technology
Deuterium.
discovered.
We have plenty of deuterium. That's not a concern. We have plenty of dilithium. I still can't build a research center there.
Discovered.
I could build a heritage museum. That will produce, honestly, not a lot. I'm not concerned about that. I have some research done, so I'll just pause right now. Mining network, neutron enricher. I'm not sure what I should get. Let's just get something basic. Let's get more alloys. Something simple. More research. Next stage, phasers. Import water ice. I definitely do not need... I need administrative capacity. That's what I want. Better star bases would be good. And now just waiting for a moment. Take a... just chill out a little bit. The Garidian Republic. Are they a TOS race? I don't recognize them. Where are they? The Garidians. Move? No, I can't move that. Well, I greet you in peace. Garidians. Is that a Garidian? That's a Garidian. I'm going to assume that's a TOS race. Diplomatic outreach. What can I do with the Tamarian Unity?
Anjiri Hatlunga.
Yes, I know, Giant Lariat
Loani.
Lunga.
Loani.
Yes, just take another envoy, tell her right. Thank you. Mediate a dispute with the adjusted third party? Establish a neutral zone along the Orion border? No. I'm gonna see what this does. Fund Member World Research Project. And let's get force field technologies. So that should give me a new research option. I continue to have... Oh, what's this? Entertainment Center can upgrade to... Oh boy. We got the Romulans. We greet you in peace, Romulans. Oh my. They're about as large as us. And their fleet power is overwhelming. And they have equivalent technology and a better economy. So the Romulans are just better than us in every way. So, okay, we're not going to worry about that right now. Right now we could use some more industrial centers. Let's focus on that first, in fact. These people have an unemployed ruler. There's nothing I can do about that. Because I don't have any building slots. What are these? Not connected to the trade network. Okay, show me the trade network. Which is not over here anymore. Alright, what's this? Yes, I would love to study the Tamarian language. That's very important to me. Trade routes. You're not going to show me the map because this mod has those disabled. It has hyperlanes disabled. Well, I barely have any trade anyway, so I'm not worried about it. What's my construction ship doing? Are you busy?
Special project complete.
Okay, I can now talk to the Tamarians even though I already was. I can now talk to them better, I guess. Captain Malcolm Reed? Look, Captain Malcolm. I don't need another admiral right now. I only have the one fleet. So you're just gonna have to you know, not do anything. You're just gonna have to sit there being qualified. Some more mining stations up. Can I harvest this? What is this even? Telonian. Oh, wasn't that the shield thing? Hang on. Telonian. No, they're energy weapon things. Okay, there's some more over here. Let's go grab that. And there's some energy over here. Are you people not doing anything anymore? I sent you to automatic exploration. Get back to exploring. And what's the Enterprise doing? You go explore too. Actually, I'm going to send the Enterprise back to Earth and have them assist research to increase our research speed by 12.5% in that area on Earth. And get going again. Wait, open up something on my desktop real quick I need to look for. We're coming up on the 10-year anniversary of Federation Day. That was the end of November 2166. It's now 2176. I mean, there's not really anything we can do about that. But, it's nice to know. How are the children of Tama doing? Yeah, let's form a commercial pact.
Crossroads.
I think that costs influence, actually. But we're just gonna do it. Just to make them friends with us. They're focused on inward perfection.
Colony founded.
I'd really like if they were not focused on inward perfection. Oh, we're almost to Federation Day. Let's get planet specialization, which probably does something. And it's now the 10-year anniversary of the founding of the Federation. So in honor of our 10-year anniversary, we are going to do nothing. We're just going to continue at fastest speed until something happens. Actually, you know, I'm pretty content with the state of the game as it is. And since I don't normally talk this long at a time, I think this might be a good time to wrap up the stream. We've got the Federation founded, we've met our nearest rivals, the Klingons and the Romulans. We're hoping to get the children of Tama into the Federation, but right now they aren't interested in joining anyone. So we're just going to keep improving relations with them until they like us. But in the meantime, I'm happy with things there. I'm happy with things are. Might pick this up at a later time, we'll have to see. It's certainly a lot more complicated than the base game. Because the base game, I pretty much know what's going on, it's easy enough. But this, there's a lot more resources. There's a completely different Federation system. The buildings and the districts work in a completely different way. It's a very different game. But, yeah, thank you for joining me, everyone. And we may come back to this later. I'm thinking of streaming another, making of intake on Thursday, but I haven't quite decided yet. If I do, it probably won't be announced. It'll just be, there's a stream active on Thursday morning, if that happens. But that's it.